Do I really need that many sessions? When they're long-term benefits that they're looking for, one of the things that I might say to them is this: listen, we know that a lot of these benefits really don't even begin until around 20 hours. That doesn't mean that nothing happens for 19 hours and then all of a sudden on the 20th hour, your whole life changes and all your problems go away. There should be some subtle changes throughout that whole journey. So if we're getting through sessions 15, 16, 17, and we're starting to see some of those changes that you're looking for, we don't want to stop. That's the momentum that it takes to really get you where you're trying to go. At the same time, if we're at sessions 15 and 16 and 17 and nothing is happening, that no changes are really happening, and that you're not perceiving any of those changes happening yet, that doesn't mean it's not helping you, because hyperbaric starts at the cellular level. It starts healing things that you actually aren't even aware of yet, like your mitochondria and the actual cells. And as the cells improve their performance and their ability to create energy, the cells and tissues begin to heal. And as those cells and tissues begin to heal, that shows up as changes in how you feel and how well you function. So it doesn't mean that those things aren't happening. It's likely that they are. But I would still expect to see some changes as we're approaching 20 hours. So if we're approaching 20 hours and there's no perceivable changes, that doesn't mean we shouldn't continue hyperbaric at some point. Most likely we should. However, what I'd like to do is change gears, either do some different testing to see if we're missing something, or apply a few different therapies that might be synergistic with hyperbaric, and then continue the rest of the hyperbaric with that. But if nothing's happening after 20, I'm not trying to convince somebody just to continue to do more sessions, hoping that we're going to start seeing some miraculous changes later on. I'm typically looking to see what else can we do to improve. But that's really the conversation that we have before we even get started with the first session.